Warning: the following content is rated R, only intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. My film was The Hurt Locker, directed by Kathryn Bigelow and starring James Renner, Anthony Mackie, and Brian Grathari. You know Jeremy Renner? You know, the hawk dude from the Avengers? His family turned to dust? Sad times. Also rest in peace, buddy. I'll miss you. Anyway, the movie is based on a true story in the Iraq War with Sergeant James Williams. Sergeant William James. He's a risk taker who ignores safety rules and goes all in. Which is basically me when I play Minecraft Hunger Games, but that's beside the point. It also stars Anthony Drain Mackie, who played Falcon Boy from the Avengers. Shout out to all the side characters from Marvel movies who never got their own movie. Yeah. One accuracy in the movie is the bomb suit. They are heavy-weighted suits to protect the individual. And let's put an image of that here. I said here. Thank you. My second point is that they had members of the squad on set during the film to portray the movie's accuracy. And also, third is that The Hurt Locker is based on the accounts of Mark Bowl, a freelance journalist who was embedded with an American bomb squad in the Iraq War for 2 weeks in 2004. Image from here. 4 is that the film was shot in Jordan, within miles of the Iraqi border, to achieve Bigelow's goal of authenticity. Iraqi refugees were used as extras and the cast worked in the intense heat in the Middle East. The filmmakers had scouted for locations in Morocco, but director Kathryn Bigelow felt in cities that resembled Baghdad. In addition, she wanted to get close to the war zone as possible. Some of the locations were less than 3 miles from the Iraq border. She had wanted to film in Iraq, but the production security team could not guarantee their safety from snipers. 5. After Bravo's company rotation ended, James returned to his ex-wife Connie and their infant son, who still lives with him in his house. Fun fact. However, he is bored by the routine civilian life. James confesses to his son that there is only one thing that he knows he loves. Spoiler alert, it's defusing bombs. He starts another tour of duty serving with Delta Company, a U.S. Army EOD unit on its 365-day rotation. Overall, I give this movie a 9.7 out of 10. I really enjoyed the movie and I think it was well shot, and I enjoyed the use of the handheld cameras and the fact that they went to locations to film. My first quote from the movie is from Staff Sergeant William James. Quote, "And the older you get, the fewer things you really love. And by the time you get to my age, maybe it's only 1 or 2 things." End quote. This quote is significantly impactful in the movie because it shows how your mind can be set on one thing compared to another and how your ideas on life changes in the future. For example, at the beginning of the movie, Sergeant Staff William James loved many things, including his wife, his son, and his job. But at the end of the movie, he really only cared about one thing: his job, defusing bombs. My second quote is from Sergeant J.T. Sambone. Quote, "Another 2 inches shrapnel zings by, slices in my throat. I bleed out like a pig in the sand. Nobody gives an oof. I mean, my parents, they care, but they don't count. Man, who else? I don't even have a son." End quote. This quote is a good social example of war and the countless deaths that there are needed for war. Thank you for listening to me stutter and try and be funny. Try my best. And please tell me if I did good with this thing, because I hate my life and it's going to be a pain in the butt to edit. Thank you. Have a good day.